Hello! I wanted to just say hi. I haven't done any videos for a while and really wanted to just have a chat about the new podcast that I've been working on and I'm really excited about it, so I wanted to share that with you today. The podcast is called the Postnatal Podcast, and it's basically me talking to mums about their experience of those first few days, weeks and months after birth. So mums sharing stories about their experiences, sharing hints and tips, advice for new mums. And I've also spoken to quite a few experts, so birth keepers, doulas, someone who's an expert in how to get more sleep. And my plan is to be speaking to kind of more people over the next few weeks and months who will be able to help mums make the most of that postnatal experience. We cover kind of postnatal depression, postnatal anxiety, and what people can do to try to manage those issues as well. And the reason that the podcast came about is really for me to kind of share stories about mums' experiences, because I feel when I was pregnant, I did have mental health issues prior to being pregnant, and I've spoken to my midwife about it, I've spoken to lots of people about it, and I was asking for advice as to what I could do to prepare myself so that I would feel as well as possible once my daughter was born. And I was actually referred to the perinatal mental health team. I didn't have any symptoms at the time. I'd been quite stable and I was feeling fine. And they said because I didn't have any symptoms, there wasn't anything that they could do to offer me support at that time. So I was just kind of left off to my own devices at that point, and waited until I had my daughter. And then after about 4 months, I did experience postnatal depression and ended up having to have a referral, and it took absolutely ages. But I did get the help that I needed in the end, which was good. But what I have since learned is that there were so many things that I could have been doing during my pregnancy to prepare myself when my daughter arrived. Things kind of including just, practical things like meal prep. I did do a little bit of meal prep, but not enough. Learning about the importance of resting after giving birth, getting more support and help, making sure that space that I had at home was really kind of calm, relaxed, that visitors were coming only when I wanted them, only when I felt ready for them. So those are a few things that I feel like I could have done a little bit differently. There are lots of other things that I will cover, over the next few weeks on the podcast as well. And those are the kind of conversations that I'm going to be having with women about their experiences. And the reason for starting it is because I don't want anybody else to have that experience that I had, where I was trying to do things during pregnancy to prepare myself for having a baby. And obviously I understand there is nothing that can really prepare you for having a baby. It's life-changing, and there's only so much you can do, but there are lots of things that you can do to prepare yourself as much as possible to make that transition as smooth as you can. So those are the kinds of conversations that I want to be having on the podcast, so that people are aware of that as much as possible, so that nobody has to have the experience that I had of asking for help and not receiving it in the way that I wanted. So really excited to share it with you. It's launching on the 31st of March. So if you would like to hear more, then you can sign up to my mailing list and I will send you updates. It's maisienicholls.com for my website, and you can sign up to my email list there. Brilliant. Thank you. Bye.